All right, everybody. So today is the 26th of January. Is that right? Anyways, today's the second day of Yule. And so today is all about feasting and merriment and having a good time with the family. Yesterday we started our Yule celebration with looking back at the prior year, what we've accomplished and different challenges that we've had. Kind of a day of pondering and remembrance. And then tomorrow we are going to be having a day of looking towards the future. Things that we're planning on doing and boasts about the future, right? Right now it is a balmy negative 24 degrees, 25 degrees, something like that. It's pretty cold, but it's not too bad. I wanted to make this video real fast because obviously today's the second day of Yule. Those of you guys don't know, Yule is different from the winter solstice. Winter solstice is January 21st. I'm sorry, December 21st. That was a weird slip of the tongue. December 21st is winter solstice, and but Yule is always the first full moon after the first new moon after the winter solstice. It makes a lot of sense. Our ancestors obviously didn't have a calendar, but they were able to track the lunar cycles, and so that made it so they were able to kind of keep track of things. So obviously that falls on these particular 3 days of January this year for 2023. But I wanted to talk a little bit about it. So today, like I said, is a day of feasting and merriment. It's the middle of Yule. We are gonna have a nice big feast inside the house, and it's a nice fitting day to have it, being at how cold it is. But I wanted to talk about why we're doing this and why is it so important to my family in particular. So we moved up here to Alaska and we're doing our homestead. And for us, I always grew up hearing how my family were, Vikings and hearing stories about our ancestors. And so knowing about my heritage and stuff, I always wanted to pass that on to my kids. And so for us, it just seemed like it fit really well. We wanted to celebrate Yule. It also gives us an extra holiday to celebrate. It's special to us. And it also helps our kids realize to respect their ancestors and realize where they come from. And I think that's very important. I think that's something a lot of people have forgotten. Just exactly who your grandparents were, who your great-grandparents were. And the things that they went through to make it so you could do what you're doing. I think it's amazing, and I think that's something that we all need to keep track of. And so we're celebrating Yule as a way to help our kids realize that and to see the benefits of family lineage. Now, my wife and I have both gone through 23andMe and Ancestry. .com, and we found our lineage all the way back up to Norse or the Viking era, and I have a lot of it in my line, and oddly enough my wife has a lot of it in her line too, so I thought that was pretty neat. But yeah, we wanted to celebrate Yule. This is our first year celebrating Yule, and we are just really enjoying it. I think it's actually really amazingly beautiful right now in Alaska. It is flipping cold, but it is amazingly beautiful. Look at this. There's hardly a cloud in the sky. The sun's out. We're actually getting solar power for the first time in a while, which is pretty great. But yeah, look at it. There's the sun over there. But anyways, yeah, so we wanted to give a quick update. I'm going to get back to the feasting inside. Maybe I'll put a little couple snippets of videos around and stuff of us eating. But I wish you guys all a good Yule, and hopefully you guys have a good one. All right, everybody, thanks.